is Serial Kermie, and welcome to Reading with Kermie. Just hope this works. My phone got wet yesterday. It was already cracked, so it's like totally has a mind of its own now, pushing its own buttons. So we'll see if this works. More will be built, so let's go. I don't want my phone screw up in the middle of my video, but it's not the first time. So we are reading out of Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. It's just small stuff. And this next chapter is called Life is a Test. It is only a test. Good one. One of my favorite posters says life is a test. It's only a test. Had this been a real life, you would have been instructed where to go and what to do. Whenever I think of this humorous bit of wisdom, it reminds me to not take my life so seriously. When you look at life and its many challenges as a series of tests, you begin to see each issue you face as an opportunity to grow, a chance to roll with the punches. Whether you're being bombarded with problems, responsibilities, even insurmountable hurdles, when looked at as a test, you always have a chance to succeed in the sense of rising above that which is challenging you. If, on the other hand, you see each new issue you face as a serious battle that must be won in order to survive, you're probably in for a very rocky journey. Yeah, no doubt. The only time you're likely to be happy is when everything is working out just right. And we all know how often that happens. True that. As an experience, if you can apply this idea to something you are forced to deal with, perhaps you have a difficult teenager or a demanding boss. See if you can redefine the issue you face from being a problem to being a test. Rather than struggling with your issue, see if there is something you can learn from it. Ask yourself, why is this an issue in my life? What would it mean and what would be involved to rise above it? Could I possibly look at the issue any differently? Can I see it as a test of some kind? You give this strategy a try, you may be surprised at your changed responses. Excuse me. For example, I used to struggle a great deal over the issue of my perception of not having enough time. I would rush around trying to get everything done. I blamed my schedule, my family, my circumstances, and anything else I could think of for my plight. Then it dawned on me, if I wanted to be happy, my goal didn't necessarily have to be organized my life perfectly so that I had more time, but rather to see whether I could get to the point where I felt it was okay that I couldn't get everything done that I felt I must. In other words, my real challenge was to see my struggle as a test. Seeing this issue as a test ultimately helped me to cope with one of my biggest personal frustrations. I still struggle now and then about my perceived lack of time, but less than I used to. It has become far more acceptable to me, accept things as they are. True that. See my screen? Looks like a big fog right now. Anyway, I hope it's not like that after I send it. That last paragraph about having that perception of lost time, that's been me. Especially lately. I'm trying to change my life and just do the hurdles and run around and all that fun stuff. I like to see, I'm changing my perception lately, I have been, and it's been off and on, of course, for years, but I've really been focusing on this new energy of mine, that instead of me always playing the victim and saying, why me, why is this happening to me, I'm switching that around to say, what is this trying to teach me? And if we see it like that, as the book explains, like a test, we notice we do things over and over and over again if we haven't learned our lesson, and that's the way it is. And that's why I think they use that analogy about life being a test because really it's just learning about ourselves and the world around us and evolving each and every second of every day. And yeah, that's a really good reading. You know, it's all about perception anyway, and that's what I've been seeing. When I went to treatment 3 years ago, almost now, the whole month I was there was on changing perception, and been flashing back a lot to that moment and being in treatment, all the lessons I learned, and it's been very exciting. So yeah, on that note, you guys have a great Monday, and I will be back with Kermie Karaoke. Have a good day.